and how many churches are in Ghana here are able to raise 2.6 billion to take somebody to a hospital? How many churches have you ever heard? Say yeah, Kasaso we discuss because as an ababianim. It is an conclave we can provide you say as a university graduate, me for more bra since who when 35 years man. Okay, baby, akwa warrior ma bensia. Wo di ma me chance ho ma me say mon konkota na be mo kwaje de ho.
That is Lumba yare. Nipa wo hwe no. Wawa no.
Say obi wu na donation na wo nya na wo dwene ho na wo kwa say wo nipa papa.
Yeah, Pastor Julios had a share view on the Godson TV Global. Yeah, I must say for the love and also the support. Last Saturday, my brother. I'm going to run so bad. Most of if you want some best in the boy, my home coach,
Kafra. Na me hwana nkasa nya ira kwa
ni nso nyo
ye kwana de na ye kwa de agazi ze o de wa ni tua Ghana ne wo na Ghana ye kwana de na me ka de bia me comment de almost every day.
I know you coach kwan no
coach
mo nya kra obusu am
coach be kwa me stretch ne de
na so nka mo ya kwan kama
coach be na gata o ma yi gata kra be 4 to almost 8 years kra ni o mo ba ye na o mo yi gata na da wa ma chese de kwana de ja kabi biche omo mba yema ya
na yes omo me
kabi biche omo wona ani MPC dey free and the president go na wona me say we an interview catch Lumba say yesre no wa ye bre wa do ka fa wo say hu
oh pressure
wa do ka fa wo da wo do ka me no ka me condition say ase the pipe ba ko ase tu twibo so ma jese and na sorry no nya ya kwante o fra we yes what police barracks na the night is na hwa na waduru anu no
me can be drew Assemblies of God ba come say glory minister me na buy
faith and your faith faith ag
yeah na me we tell na say na me say buy ya but I feel the same say you twam
oh David no faith ag na wo kotwi da wu dianhye ho na saa bebi omo de asi no ekwan bi da se ho na sa hu ya on your right ekwan bi da ekọ ofa ho betima sa kopi sa church no enti anything omo de abesi ho no ba me de straight saa hu me san board out fire
we be so be sra wa sorry a oba fine
oba kotwi twene ase so onya du kotwi station ase onya taxi rank bi kra ho mo fan for through the Bekwame stretch no onya tena taxi na ase me call Yamin junction Honorable Joseph Yamin, the fear of that area, and that's so no. Honorable Joseph Yamin, I'm so MPP for chairman, from I think the former answer by quite chairman. Chairman and choose a BBC. I'm to feel one also. And benefiting at the Kwana so and to do Yamin Junction, Assemblies of God, Glory Life Chapel is Kwan Hope. We know what I just said. How
did it go?
The God side has not been easy. It doesn't. I just said the last minute share na catch na Assemblies of God is very interesting, and I think sometimes myself when Sick-Maakos taka or say that is the test of your calling. Say I'm here for one part. These things are things you do. I mean, who's I'm for. It was very, very, very interesting. The place was very joyous and all. But Saturday, nipa bama energy and same. Nipa bama. In fact, a dining room. In fact, yenye and a dining, but at least structure na ya customer. A whole na ma. Wow. A whole na ma. Just a nipa from far and near. They all came to grace the occasion. One and here can say Baby do just say. Or Martin said the Godson a bar. More trying the Godson. I've heard you have a so. Apart from that, everything by the grace of God. Was very
but as a team as na me coach children so me wo Jacobu fiankoma na ba bia me ye aduane no free no mu delay en enti me yes okay memra na traffic Saturday traffic oh I had enti me ko do krom ho grand birthday no 5 something let's say about 6 enti me no mu di asa kakra nche na je say ya chiche nuane no ne ade na enti but as a team so they be do come as be 9 yeah
one man I realized that the tension was high. I really understood it.
Do you believe in reincarnation? So be wu akwaba
I think say if one Roman Catholics na war purgatory no yeah almost say now I become one kind of now nyame do born nyina achel and that kind of but Bible meaning baby so far actually Bible say obi wu a obeze nyane akwa but apart from say either say during rapture no na ebia those who be raptured I know the Bible say omo a ewu ebe sakra na ye nan so ayete ase no ye tu akohia na owie and so apart from that event no I don't believe say gina we na wawu na wasen asore
ma me yawo me foforo
yasen awo foforo amu akwakodi ba bia say agozi buku oba asase so no
wanwie na
adwuma nti yasen awo foforo ma na
onyini
I don't believe in it
enti oba we onyini said your call ye na abai
sana onze akana mamra na on go for ono ana aba no ono ama onze normally say wo na obefrim na ebia o say wo no the same gender na they associate it to the fact that they occur na asen aba no I don't really know how they determine that they but ana say na o madwenti menim say gender na nti na mo ka say na ana say ebia ana say bi ahyenso die bi na o mo determine say I don't really know but that is what people and free people were like anya hwe nya me de mo na je de jana man ko obeba I mean they were saying those things. People were saying those things, whether to motivate or to encourage, and then whatever. I don't know, but it is not biblical. And you know, maybe how they determine that.
Oh, did you say one woman will be free? No, I saw one. I say a crown and I saw be free. Obi, oh, just had any say Obi will busium. I couldn't. Nene say na nene say we dey on no asa be we ase bi. Oh, just had any a home come ana ye di koi. Kafra wo. Maybe back on na yes I'm a free mama we want to congratulate you. I didn't tree kind dancing
Nametiase
I don't want to tree kind dancing bro
introduce a musha my group na man tree Bible so on game bra or na me am catch say me no a lot of people don't know I'm a not now.
Yeah.
But I'm a not now.
Me cry more.
Pastor Julios now but me a not now. And me can't tree Bible. Mete.
Oh okay.
Yeah, mete. Yeah, me what yanka no be can be say yeah. Mete pa and me can't tree Bible. In fact, I intentionally learned the thing because I idea me dey be adwuma. Until when suya, obeda no communicate is a language. Until me catch me ban say men ka sese we see kind basa no men na koso akan Bible bra bia me preach bia so na the men say this time me the be ma test na bia me preach me prepare me message me na me the test na ma no na we go through so that oba no kan anti by so doing na or build it up because how am metimi sua twi Bible na metimi kan twi Bible the way am kan no I believe everybody can learn it and know enti nyamo for as antiphobe bro wa twi na kasa apart from say kan Bible no hom ko ni omo nti twi no
oh but me also be twi obi anu za meti but
omo nti na kan basa
twi na bro yeso twi as bro yeso ma bro for the ho de madam fu be say eh edi bro for kan easy ma binum si na twi de dey
bro for kan very simple
madam fu doctor bukas on ka twi o ye dey ma right Ezra my programs no na same you be farmers one was about pastor bia akofa na sorry ba echi and then command me tie
because before let me use this opportunity to also say thank you to all my boy no
okay
also na make say naming ceremony people really came around adofone by elders from Pentecost and pastors from Pentecost yenu anama so from penny for me myself penny Reverend Kwame Foriata of Glory House Chapel Assemblies of God Patase one myself penny ba ko Reverend Michael Asare on Ashanti West region nyina and secretary no so ba nyame hye o nyina na obi bia nso obe support bia no Pastor Julios na ebusu aka say ebade won hyira mo say mo ba ma edintu yi eye fe na ye ni mo nyam hye be de to Ante Susan Oforiata sister no nyame hyira no ebade nam no so aboaye nyame hyira no papa nyame hyira
oda was so onyanka ya ma no onyanka ya
some friends akwasi obenom Isaac Kinsley Apianom Rejoice no more Antibida no more they all supported Marcos ni team na buy Marcos ni team na none of them omu nyina buy they did amazing they did very well until omu nyina nyame enhire obi bia say omu to be ba ma edi na efe baby nso eda obiase ebi do obiase I think say the same people na omo console yan elusu baby back no the same people na sa ebe tie chi
baby baby
ni monyam hye inshallah etibi do mu nyina ase say omo ba ma glory life etumi eye adwumadi ni ma na yefe ya inshallah
edi kan obi de na asem be tumo animu a ya na ho nhyehyeye te say me wo ho asem mi ha me say me de ba Ezra mo program ni so
all right my question the question Ezra TV, Ezra Radio. Yeah, sure, your friend Makosem. Okay. And show no has to. It's a social program. It comprises of our women, our women, abashemun, and other social issues. Tim Makosem there, a social program said the Makam. Then so be 8 years now also the problem bar, and also be free producer.
Okay.
You call producer, and sometimes because of distance in T and the I'm not free producer. If you are Ezra TV producer, I the person can never me down. I idea asema. O come back come and say himself. Assembly a story. It needs to be discussed. Then we will now look at the distance. Because of your distance, in fact, if you keep close to no takra denom tamale no nya de na aba. So tamale say wo free tamale ba na ya ntimi anya story na ma on. Then it means you say order. Any other so we be announced so one prepare so we will listen to the story. Now making sure say nene ye do be sha oba ya na ya amount within your point and then you are going back. Then we will now follow up whatever is supposed to be done. Na ya ye. Until you say one you co-producer, but say if it's not about distance, be about office. Now comfortable or more trying, especially omo ye around Kumasi enclave no.
No one sorry with me ba. No abi buta ma say.
No aba no mama na komia no trying team no. The producer and yeah, I can about then from one after the other. They listen to your stories. Then we book them for a day. Because if you are some fans and nipa 20, nipa 50, nipa 100, they can all come on TV. And Tebia and say nipa 100 nearby, no. Then we give them dates.
Okay.
Maybe a beba Friday, beba Thursday, beba Monday, beba Dasi. And sometimes there are days will be a Friday, but for whatever reason, maybe a wayare. Ebi kwa ne ba yare ebi ani kunu ebi a ntimi a mentumi ma then we reschedule the person for another day near obi abehye then that is it other people say omoko other stations are ye omu scan sana ye bukum ba we have never done that
because the VGs can maintain that
yeah tete sanse to be o free was say won hye ne say na metua sen and we are like when we started hearing that we are like metua sen say until later ye say other places scan sana o maye yeah we didn't know
we
yes we didn't say that to be fair was metua sen so it kept happening yeah this kebia so later you say but nipa ko o ma yete no na me say wakoda station na say o modern share dan o ma anya dan o de buy ho na ye nkomodie no kofa ba na say o ma jiska ni na ehu say so ku ye ha o kom jiska ye de ye nim so that is it but the entire jiska na say we are there to help people out. And you know, people are vulnerable and they don't know what to do in life and they want somebody to speak for them. Nani pana say about us as masanya jiska. So he doesn't speak well of us, you know. Yeah, no, yeah, niska, then that is the reason. Yeah, the answer branding Tiwaa. If it is worth discussing, then we will discuss. If it is not worth discussing, we will advise you. And to this, I have a lady who came from is it at Tebubuana Refimekaya Kamakacho. Or buy no. Story no the buyer no. Now you discuss story ni we are. And we are baby na o is a polytechnic or some tertiary institution. Okay. Now after discussing the story, I'm here on the headmaster and mistress, the quality teachers now cry no. E benya issue was school. If you are with him, you discuss the story ni we are here on no mu nyina benya problem. Bra. Okay, discuss the story in the sister. What's my work idea? This and this and this is the problem. So go and solve it. And now they say a TV so on radio so as some say can. So go and so and the people they will keep pressing and pressing and pressing. But you story no. I know all can do the attempt but you story no. Say me kai be crony and na dey can make catch.
So story no be trans you be wedding you be can we you say
yes.
Obe we no be come back into that society.
No problem. Because some of them or discuss you say problem now or discussing and I say whatever made the people reacted the way they reacted that on paint our banner. Now you no one from so. Ebia or come back to sit down with them and speak in a nice way to them. It will be resolved. Now see a kind of radio so I can't say the ask will be on say as we know be there na uni any malice intention bia na nipa ndo akwatena radio so kobo ndewuro no na ma ete say ade am na esi kwa de say nya asem bia na e ba sa nipa no kwa bon cha na e de ahiye. So that was what we realized. And yeah say we the mine no the oye e de we ye nti no no so yes and the oye ye nso na nya de bia say oni na tena se and ase be ye adwuma. It was about no say HOD no or no person say owoye and na say no some hours leave ebi oba adwuma late no me ade ade nti say later next say o change the subjects if we are not panel so that obetimi ahwe ne ba na kakran so ba and am say for sa ahi o say leadership and I say nipa ne bae head nipa ne bae no and I say one or two things say nipa de okoba before no me be bare as a good leader no can yie mu pa ka obu say omo no how do you do things here na afa unya omo de na now de onim de kaka na kan but I think so call he wanted to impose on them instructions and here and there. So they also felt that kind of and or interfere you say oh how can I say here and nipa no be feel challenged sana koye e man nipa no be feel challenged and them say or started say or no entamuni ade so we felt say we dey issue bia if you go back to him now na kasa say bia master asema me kan de na nya ne bone so nemu say be ya na me to agye na sisi nke be solve no we felt think can be simple sense say whatever better na so no.
So meaning say nipa no mutie o ma sema sana ba
oh yes.
What of the host? Sick-Maakos. Or see asem bi.
There are ebia once in a blue moon no and they went say because of certain only say you come traffic near there didn't ebia no akodi be no any opportunity and story into buy and he has to dress up and go to studio and in ebia wanya but I no try am Maakos go intense
eh dey obebusa
just of just the end you can so that producer will brief him ebia story in say na or dey better now but when you call an pass an nyina e wo ha ebia whatever story I come to discuss no beba better say I can story ni nyina kire ma answer na yakọ that is why sometimes say nipa ne kasa no or vie offer then Maakos ebeka say the all kind of form on na all kind of then it tells you say what your tia asema sometimes we be oba be can say very nicely or form but oba soro ho say microphone phobia no say whatever we say be ordinary na yes and sometimes you know the audience out there don't get the really import of message na nipa ne buy na ye nya no yes don't get it but yeah no now ye nya first hand information na eno emma that you say you betumi discuss it but no better now for whatever reason no na fe topic na shift kra interview ho the viewers they are like na say we the say some fast one saying I say we the oh say ne senka but na bia the import na ye nya na ye de buy or buy na asesa no. So these are the dynamics of ade no
okay
and tie de ye tie o mo ansa na ye de o ba
lady na sofo ko fa na to no lady na de asem ne buy ana mo na mo ko follow why na this story
yeah nim ne ba bia
okay
we really don't know the lady anywhere it say the can ya no adwuma ye and so the person called and came
okay
your man did no buy so ba no be na written story but on so fu bi atwempena twin ne mo no na ebia on so fu no call them a so person or fan to any ade that was how it happened on no ba be kan asem no then your fresh off no na or started say in fact the friend and where say no baby more baby nti me friend mo back later near so time then he really didn't want to hear us out and as a producer cat call no san free eti o cat call no san free no wan fakra then that time so say discuss story no and they call no o friend no start so didi atem your friend no pick no start so didi atem so onim say House of Ezra no station kese o D4 di antinka o ko fani ba ko fa nyansa fo nim se ye jimi sa
okay
no o didi atema kika na dwene ya ne so man di you know say dwuma we nim say
no say body
ye man didi na atema ne ade ye we na afi ye ne kasa na afi oba from no start so church na asem o church na say virtually asem na girl na kan wa ya ampa because we had audios we had videos and on ade o motaya na say na da ko anya da ko asem anya da ko because you busa na that question ma o kan say you busa na question say Maakos busa na say ampa say o fa no to so ono de watimi aka say me fa no to but wan ka say anya me nko a So on can say and me fan to ampa, but this is what he also what me can say, but when me can say the anka home. So it means that he has attested to the fact that on the wire, but and that is the implication of the statement. So virtually say obi be kwadu say afana to na say nya no kra and one say Marcos and this am here bi da
enya me
nko ade na say
obi nso aye
wa ye bi da na bi obi nso aye
na mu busa oba no say obi aye obi na no nkra na ka kire be ma no say open ne saa nti wonya na
exactly as if say sada na wo na Marcos busa questions he asks all these questions say wonya sure say wona wo pese wo ka asem and asa wo kura na wo force so for say ho na me oni me da eye me de nti bia ne me nda wo ho na wo de be hye so for say so for na aye wo sa and he said was he also on go see so ebi sin abra bo mu da no ne ade
ade na be ma oba ebe twempana na be ma no wunim ba bia wo se nafa na se be ma no kwa na say ma me mfamfa ha ade na be ma oba beti ase abra onim sa ade na ya abno
the was don't say e ma we really can never understand women until this world will go to an end. Because sometimes they do certain things. What people say, Ante, where was your conscience? Now, I really pay who team out again any day. And I no buy no. Go son, what I can ask mama or walk on them and say, na oye back we are now unyai. My when I say me din call asem when I me hu say me ejimi sem you get it that's it all
no feeling better ho
that is it
nya me connection nya me design pa we connection mo amaware
adam me catch no because na say mo amaware ga na de mu nya matu afra I say there was kana ma agosi o mari so they say you can asem you oh mom
so we na to Abraham so
oh they say mama ngare nya ma to Abraham da bi to say o ko kasa na yes me na mawar me na mawar obi a siwere so mo say nya wona hwe o mu school fees o mu tua na yo ma jiafa enti nya nkwan dey asese
adabi azero aduma mo ngare nya ma to Afra well yen to aso to Afra e beti
enti that's it am I to me here and you maybe maybe because sometimes I know a few women I mean they are very sharp and they are very eloquent and all that and to me I debut to me it work condemn what just say my how dem me say how dem yam kwalasem oh how dem say me ejimi semti wanya ka say you are because I been there why am from so because we said you know that first one who one now was on one that water no immediately you were supposed to withdraw papa over farm and person me ba tell me say me to na obefa na say me to na obefa de ne and one no meko and some of them too me catch say we are too dependent a man most of them and who say ma wo no and o ka so be me bana ma me and who say ma wo no and o yes o be boa me and who say the bia ye probi me na boa and that will be the end result because say ye na just no pe bibia ya because an ko bit me opt out because I don't think say be man ko abonten no oba no asesa on yoma kwa obetiezi baby after on plan mo hwe ontimi nya ohwe but for you to stay with the man no be yes ade we nyina ko we are sell I'm telling you say sister na you are serious what sell life for you
oni be hia bia ho
I said there are a few occasions I only have sex through the normal you know but they are kenyina ho
na idea nkwansa na be ma be nya for sa eze uti anyi na ho nzu wona nyame boy ye mess na na dia no ta be
na o de na ani wan ka se ba de
so ya na wi ba o ba na so fo uza de nzu around bi wa no ate ye twa na o ba na yi kakra de ba o
ani so fo ne experience onya
so fo we
experience onya so that is it. It is sometimes that is how it you see say be man ubusa say e be no ba be man ho kwan sa then also ubusa say be na be man so be do some pension say be the normal place onyankopon there was a time one guy after that story na obi so ba be can the same thing na ye busa be man no the response was that man I say we youth ade bia you want to explore and me ye wie na me hu say enye papa na me de me jai. You get it?
Oh, explore said you.
Ko here say e ho na kwa the papa ben na senka wo mo ye gay ni ayi hwan
no mo kra minim de o mo ye la ko yi ajanan ko fie mienu pa de pie ho na who be say wajimi okay
but however yeah can we now because I can say the devil is also in control of some of these things.
We are some.
And yes, they are some, but the devil is in control. Na nyame ho be ka chu say on any uncle be man kwada.
Rather yes. I say na chiwade.
And so say enya nyame dia ye hwan ya.
Okay.
Ade ne ye nyame ne bonsam, ye papa ne bone, ye wuo ne nkwa, ye ome ne ekom, ye wani gie ne arewo. So say nye we dia automatically the other side, because what you are influenced by in a better direction. If you are influenced by anything, it gives you direction. Eti say spirit now or influence your life, no enya nyame honhom dia, then definitely yes. Because when you say this is the right thing to do, that's wonya no dia. What is making you do the wrong thing? Then you need to fish out for that thing.
So woman no echi say san mo be na dey.
Yeah, the number doctors are doctors no. And some issues about health issues are yeah didn't confirm what I as I speak with you now, you will be a confirm to say little Solomon and second Solomon. No. Oh, confirm what or no, say I want 3 years in Ante, and I'm said yes in a spine no. The Bia Shen Chia Saint Ama, why is it now? Why you want to meet the 9 nights for 3 good years? The woman came, said Nikuno, and Shanona at a Theodin. But later you be who you now running here more woman now can it. So we need to take care of our very quick. Wow. And then now confanocha first started tweeting and pay or more a fresh and first come and run some labs and some your more call and the channel to one of soon at the season so I plan it me and that craft for and yes I'll buy since on buy last Friday Thursday Friday now it's soon but I'll pay your call much mother craft your may send your point yana Marcos I release this kakra yeah or the omdiamon some from Konko run test kakra on yard. So problem is this back. Now say yeah this is how we go about it. And yeah hemkophobia brubia e be a tumor e be o akulaba ko ikra so ko caustic soda e man nso no na ya no say ye no koye a whole lot of it is obi in the problem but say if that is how it has to do with health we try to solicit for help from our viewers and then yes share the kakra ye benya no we buy ma cause donate 1,000 me donate say and all the team members we all yes other times grandpa there are other issues I just solve we didn't bring it on radio yeah nipa buy obeka na say ya jejeje na office ade esika abom na ye de amom and sometimes animal we train there was a total be coffee na we sika nyina asa a total be coffee na sika bie no person
me mete hona say
so there we adwuma we team no that is how tedious our work is. And these are some of the issues. And the issue of say yeti omo na yenti omo na obi akofo bi tuna. This is how it is. And
then come amudi oba no akoka sa kire be ma ne abufuo so ma be ma nsa de me nhwe ba no. Otu o se ana wife say e bia okra nya oba o kan say verbal. Oba fa ni serious and oba do any text.
It depends on the situation. Obi betima abua. There are two different things in Makan, but it's the same word, but they are different. First, Abuana Mekan, there was some intensity. Second one was so mild. But Nina Abua, Nina insult. But Bakobe ya Bakonya ya. But Bakobe ya Bakonya ya. So it depends on how the situation is. Situation you are said you will have some pain and react as such. Even so how I said yeah, Osikan normal so it depends on how the thing will come and a bachelor say and you make a quid and I said in Conquer where system 2-1 more now make her say they all can yampa and yampa. So every situation has the way it has to be dealt with. Situation biano I be unity and a bachelor said you cannot ever the situation is presenting on one. Then you look to it and see say you handling see a bebo and see handling see a bebo.
We know by no say.
The whole thing was about when be man awo but then I look as if say be man ho odin na ho keka na ode hwe no na e wo fom enti ema e be ya yaudi and also that when that pressure comes on it because they think it is your duty say o hwe me no wanyensen e say o hwe me ne that enti say ko ba say obi say o scanner e bi no say there were times otimi ba kwa no man 2 cedis Wait me. Was it one of the time buy no of a say or buy when you dear. Say one who can now and go so ama oko wa that's an oko wa bebre into your say on Emma boy ni ba na ma okoye ekoda bo nche na boy ni ko da on ndra bi no so say so or Cusco so hospital or hospital one man is going to 2 cities. So these were some of the things and eba up until ma onu so dey abufu nti one time boy make a statement bi no ka say na okra na nya wo dia also ba fi owie no oba fi no be kan say na akra me ba hwe akra ni ma so semede a so na ma je hey it will make it that statement no so ka chen say ene ha ho na akra na nya wo dia woni ba bia wa ha okay and obema no mu duale on that statement say again na aka chen say me ni banti na me so me hwe no. So you see how it all went. Something to get something. And ono no mama neglecting the no. And on the hour one can and on no duel on oba no de na and for 7 good years ni on hwa akwala no. So that's it. And you see let me clear this thing. Okay? Because I'm no clear back. And people are saying that Abuchira can be people call us and they are like, so more ya dear, Abuchira pa, Oboka, some of these things. Monchibe man, Abuchira, Sadi, Insuha. Yes, we all know Abuchira, but yeah, we are in Ghana. When some of them are talking and as our programs now, and at the end, you should consider baby away. Near Musa say, and can we put a hearing when he takes you to the nearest court tester, the responsible place as the corner, Obenya hearing and whatever better. So
corner a bit tina sama yaman.
I hear the
institution now buying
a woman, a year the Humber Tona, and what about the okay? One from a peril. But the issue is that only that contest no. Ebi no man national shemra be mena bosumi bia se na benya 1.5 and e bosumi bia man 1.5 because this man not the 1.5 akoto na na kono akwakoje second month okwa abusafo de menya 1.100 no the akono akwakoje third month obekokra was menya sika kra mfama no ma gya no the case ended nipa no so the bible wi ase akola oba na ebre
ye kan kra be man no so no oye bibi a kire se ne onya bibi enso wa neglect ya
neglect no and think any man ka mo na ode bedam no you hold the man to the neck sir and your responsibility so be hwe mami ene akola na anasa akola na ode na ba wi ase no wotimi neglectness and today bia mo no so so obeye I'm telling you na say there was a time obi call Dofsu kwaje krata de koma ogina ho at team ya anya na hwe aban document ya asoma se mfamro say ya me7 no what team ya anya na hwe na ya anya na hwe no next time ukwanyi obi a ukwanyi obi abeje agwazi unyi obi abeje gbazi mebusa say ya anya obi hwe sa no wo nso ukwanyi obi sa
me gina ha ya me nyuma abeje me ya de me mpuba
what I say and so these are some of the things
okay.
And the systems na ya run no hana it makes everything difficult. It makes it difficult.
Okay.
And so yeah program na yeah no I'm telling you they make some of us yeah me program we no. Now the eyes that we used to see the things that happen now was different. You be no there was a program na aboni pardon I'm telling you. Wow. And doma ya boa wo mu through that program we Alex dey akanya yankomo.
Kankofo.
Mesim ko mawu I'm telling you.
Kankofo ni kama for.
And we are all witnesses say mo abuche mo betoton sase Ghana ha me yabu mafaso amatwe ohene na wantua mo mu bia ba be yapade mo bia chinche a lot of things
me say obi de na tra ohene ama akọ police station akọ court ya ye ne kone bra na ni be ba no na time aso na was go back to abrochire na enye hwe obi de ne kawo so obi agi ne sika no ama police ache no yese court data de be hye no eye data onu betu Ghana ha 15 da na ere akoshe 27
say de be obetu aja ho
obetu aja ho ndi sani pawe
oman no baby aye camera o oman no baby aye camera mpo no nti won say onya example awoka nti sa abu chirefo ne other people omo ye na fa court na wan mumu bi di monso makodu court besi ne ekosi sen most of your cases are in court right now. What is the end result? And do you think if some of them, if they had gone to court and they have gotten results, what are they come to do there?
Now, omunya results.
Now omunya results and come back. Omunya results and come back. I'm telling you, when you pay goes and say, go and look at the number of people sitting, waiting for us to come so that we will come and settle their cases for omunya results and come back. They get results, that's why they come. It is sometimes omunya sa and let me clear this now.
You can
radios, you can jare. our some you kind of hang.
Forms I know some more.
Abusia better when nature more war na abusia fon kwa na how many people were there? I'm content of do you think you are all family members? Because one more you go forward, you could share. I don't know family members. Now I don't go out of say there. Out of 4 now out of 4 until so they should stop that thing. The whole thing is that they think say program is sika woman crofobin sika binti. That is the whole issue. Me say those who are speaking that now when this program started now people were struggling even to do it now. Where people having problems with it. And I didn't afraid the program will be pejayas and crofobin who program say hey say crofobin kika ware some radio so crofobin kika ware some. Why has it become a problem? Meanwhile our some corner they were saying it those days. But then pejay you know it has been in existence for more than 10, 15, 20 years. When we started, Obra has taken a long years. Because
just a change and a what? There was nothing like TV, social media. And nobody to be about feel crown or better.
What I say? Because social media has come. And to those days, Nana program, real program, no, na enko viral, enko phone, program, any that flash, no. People had no problem with it, but meanwhile the same problems were discussed. Our some corner were discussed. So what has changed now? There was some. The answer say now no those days no obra koto ni bodwa edom pu be heye ye back akoma onye TV akoma mu nsem ye kodwa nkofo pu be heye. And the pleasures of people coming around and Marcos, Pastor Julios, Ezra, so people are like nkaminyaya.
Okay,
and the anyone no dear, he should bastardize the program. And the goes and Ghana, one year human also own him from so on. Tell me, even we pastors are so full. There are a lot of pastors talking. There are a lot of pastors talking rubbish. But I like this. Don't we have problems in the pastoral ministry now? And so because of that, do we destroy pastors? Don't we have problems in journalists? So because of should we kill the journalists? Don't we have doctors who are a problem, who are even some of them because of their negligence?
Free hospital
so is it not somebody also professional? So because of that, should we bastardize all doctors? So I want to declare to them, say every profession, every work, the institution, there are problems there. So the issues we are discussing, despite the fact that some people think that there are certain things that you cannot hold, that is the negatives of the thing. But the positives are the obeying open 2.6 billion. Yet in and so how many churches are in Ghana here are able to raise 2.6 billion to take somebody to a hospital? How many churches have you ever had? How many churches are able to obey just 1,000 Ghana? How many churches are able to do that? And look at the offerings they raise in church, but they don't do it. But when it comes to radio, not radio for me, they see it as nothing. All because or no fees and or no necessary anano, but se say there antenna and antenna bojan to my baby na no them because antenna cry and to my wenya and there and to my wenya now and how no I walk but bravo you care less but antenna na there na oh yeah now let me ask you a question. Nya sentiment mo ya na ka say do you human don pepa na sakwa. So nevertheless if antenna has worked the work he has done, if Marcos has done the work he has done, na adwuma pa oye no atua na kaye na wonya mu adodo dia, what is the problem?
Usia Marcos me for omanya ska o ni adwuma oye na contract ya ton no obi dis ka be fa.
Marcos has been doing this journalism work for more than 20 years now. Confess Ante has been doing more than 20 years now. Omani Yaduba has been doing more than 20 years now. And you think that so be a teacher here only 25 years and over. Onya papa onya grandpapa ni onya sika papa to account. But to be a journalist here, he doesn't deserve better.
Because of politicians, money sika.
So you see the country we are driving. So you see, so be a journalist. No, we think that they don't deserve better. Obi but
some journalists dem
and so car kra no ye be hu nanka onam fa nanka ho popra ohonya popra the people have an issue. Alex, I'm telling you, nothing has changed. This na akuma mama Mazimbi or start here anadwon komo enye na masem But have you ever heard anybody having a problem? A hokran will be an okasabi, a check or tea and whatever. People don't have a problem. They don't have a problem till today because they have not seen Akuma Mama Zimbi mobilizing a chunk number of people like that. Ebia and ye donations here bobia. They see people trooping in here. They who be sa into money problem. Mpacho sa program sa program ye mame Akuma Mama Zimbi no eno de ye.
Say anajo and the anajo obi ada nkwa.
Anajo na say omunja social media ya na nkwa no nkwa na ade omun nkwa he.
Eneminya.
Onya nkwa he on.
Na say so be by red light UTV dey. You power so.
What you say?
Poki from.
What they make us say? All these things are there. Meaning poki from back.
Unim poki from.
I was meaning poki from. Anya dey friend pono na. Ana fofo bi aba.
Yeah, dey friend poki.
Momo friend na enye pono.
Abele.
Friend abele. Kwasi chiremu ye na wuni made no na mention anya.
Sensi from the social.
Sensi free sana na e kan.
Sensi from.
What you say? Na mbacho ni nyina ye. Mbacho kwasi TV man. Mbacho ni nyina ye.
Oh, they want TV.
No, it's about time we need to tell people the reality.
Na say na circulate me kra no ewia na me hu bi o group mo presenters page.
What you say?
Na me hu ya. Hey, no the TV so na feel pass. But me tell say Jesus we bet him.
But all the social programs are here in radio so from Mama Efe, from Marcos, from can I say Ante na Hayford, from some Mami Marcos your team Adazwa any other. But when we say obidio pocket from that. But why are people after that show? I'm telling you this.
Yes, mama man ntina ware ase. Eno am no boy siki here interview. Osi because meji we menya na asem ketu abi on betimi aka no fia. O de come akozu a makosem. Ye beje japade ama. Ntini waduru ho.
Anya no kra anya obi onim Pastor Julios be say I'm very loud on radio. And some of these things we speak it as it is. Akwasi uchiami. When we say asema ba madodo ho say obenya japade enti keke na meka. I speak to facts. And some of the women now, ebia, you say the only na ye munchim ya de no. Obekum na ampa woni be ma na bre years. Wa kwenya ampa bi wase me kan wasi nchen na why am bobo. Na sa wo de abre me Pastor Julios na maka cha say woni na bre 20 years na amado kokofo na and wa kwenya ompana bi na woni ne hye wanko na no. Enti wa dog de woni na bre na ma be fo so. I will never support you. So if that they say mema be bre no mo this against the program is they
omo
bebre na ho that is their nature.
Omo yesisifo.
Obesisiw ento otese ye kan. Me ne oba tena na ye o de ko omo frɛ na me mada. O mada se wo no oba bi de adi na nka ye di ahye woni nka beba na ho ma. Ba wo de hye obi ani nti obeba. O ma.
Omo se de ya mo yese mema nsum ma no. Ye wo ma o ma ye gya omo kuno. Omo no omo gyae. Ko omo nsum mema no. Mo nya ne sa.
Agase. Ye kroma program na ye no. There are rules, there are governing the. And yes, if it's yan, you can't say. You come on, you solve of this program problems in the free honor. Say, only a batna now because if you so not now, so I don't want to say whatever. Now, we jana, but you can't just assume. The end, first, I ever catch a small. I don't say, man, soon, man, or year, and I mean, we say, oh, my call, a bush of phone, I'll catch him, say, oh, my country to Musumo.
Says how okay, so culturally, men have not been that gallant to seek for these things. But more highlighted the loss of the land. How often? And I'm ultimately say, obey why you way Mon coaching for man, dear man.
Because we have never seen any law. We've not yet seen any law except say. Oba Bob Brano nya sika na japade no be man kwaje
o da emra say ade bia mo be acquire after marriage.
Oh can dey omunu nyina oh yes
and o yere no mo ware no oba na sifie 1 2 and oba na ye wei
anya oba no kra such but the whole thing is advice the whole kana no a say ya ware na sa wo na wo sika ye bibia emra no se ye nchem ema oba no be ma be ma ni sa na ye ware ye no sa oba no nso nko akwara ne sika ye bibia the same law governs it
na eye adwuma
because we ye be ye adwuma no eye na ye ma no ye adwuma
ma jibia ma mema sa enu na ma grofo nya problem ne say always is been women is it
when we were yeah ba Ezra Makosem so dem say nyin share say issues ni but I think there has been issues that mema basa aya intervene the right thing has been done ama be ma no anya na somdue bia na
wanya na somdue cause wanya na chefa
meba
anya na chefa
no meba
na somdue
because somdue because bia na it has not got to do with ejapade.
Okay.
Say ejapade we have not sat on a case ejapade na aba but we have sat on cases as oba no mum na e bi otete be ma no in a way bia ye betimi aka bia ma no ene ade na say whatever rules be be ma oba na ma but we have not sat on a case e bi ejapade no na da ho no na ye say oba na de sika koye but aware no matenti ye I mean, men kai si ya tana bibi so sa enti make but there are cases a men na dik ye start programming your stories be brewa ene ye ba ha ikura ye ba makosem so Ezra 94.1 Ezra TV a lot of mema abaye ho a omo de man buy omo buy no so they have gotten the results they are seeking for.
Moses ya no di for go fian bonsa na yere de na ba some kan asema mo beka
na yere na ba se kan asema kwan be so
se ni kunu sisi no
Nikunu esisi no nti yenka na wo hen
radio no so ni TV so
okay and e be na mama examples ese ya no say obi ne headmaster ne HOD e buy say yenka ye share asem no yanka
obi odin na asem e bi aba mo ho amanka da obi odin otonyo bobo yisi ni radio ene ade radio for obi
personally me of Pata Sarpong.
Okay, Oyepa. Okay, news.
Oyepa news. Nini eze nini aba na. Em say nini aba na say ne hu nipa bi em say ne hu nipa bi enya e ba ye ho that time ye wo no ha. Oba ye no. E na nkomuni man obo
Pata din.
And your friend. We called of Pata. We did that's why we didn't do it. Because your friend no oba. And oba no whatever was supposed to be discussed we discuss it and solve it and I say me koda dey say that e ma asumdie ba obi akọ no baby eti stories na ye ba Ezra Makosem so there are a lot of stories amati so
okay most solve it
no we are Alexis Makosem is there to solve problems Makosem na say ye botai na say problems are eba no ye be solve it and Oba bisa obi a uhu obi oyedwon Ezra TV a oba na ye share officer that is our prayer we pray every morning before we start the show every afternoon after show we pray and that is our prayer that whoever comes to our aid may the Lord help us and give us the grace to be able to solve their problems. And your primary motive is that by the time no meaning the boy sorry no now whatever problem and if I'm the bad no let me solve it. Even I make us obedient the baba and the spinal cord and your problem you not confirm. This is what we are praying for. Say we are liberating me fire so now the no day yeah nipa na surviving me I can say Obama Makosem so amount cause in team tenas no this is what we are be able to do. There is a guy called little calculator called GD on pattern ha baby oba na oda osu na say the little kwaku awu anasa and you su no mu say ya and also girl no be man na kowo no be man na hwe no young boy wo kekan kwase asem ni ade and etefo ye say say the akoya dia he obewu and atom akon so na mo say ye mo ano me no kasa na say pictures wana me little kwaku picture akere and the transformation you will not believe it. So this is our motive and this will be asem bad God and say what will not be asem aba how will I bring it on air especially when asem be go ni ma say
okay
because TV so ayete no yeah TV so any magu ase but say ye bono dia ye ni mede e begu ase but so difference
all right
nya so tena TV so no bani magu ase na mu asem na bata ho TV no so na dia ni magu ase na ye de eba and the asem na bata ho no enya
say the God son na mo nka na obiza mo solve bi na ye obi na mo beka enya yimu na mo ye enya yimu na ye okay
the God son na yen tie the God son na yen ka na e gina no ma mienu
okay
ye Fred the God son no the godson is willing to solve the problem amicably. Asumdwe beba. Asumdwe na ye pe no aba.
Okay. Eba we ko hinu nka asumdwe na beba.
And one ye pe. And sometimes na ye kro no. Mo say, you see radio is all about entertainment, education and what?
Information.
Yeah. It wouldn't say your show na ye no. It comprises of these three. the main solution of the problem nankas and a year after the program. And some of us more than we say there was a very heated argument. But I bet you as a problem I solve. How did they solve? Said you can't radio no so yes and you can't from when we are solving it. Radio no so you can't crutch it warm. Now no could be so sometimes when you hit the person with the truth, he will fight. At the hit na abamo. Ya can we am a saying who say this is the truth we have spoken. But you couldn't solve what the end you try to console and comfort the person so that obviously the whole can say. And maybe why you too strong, no? You won't use that word when we are solving it. So this say obenti program na say me say obetana baby akeka o de say mra koye bi na say mra wo so koye bi na
easy
ya no be kan asore tie na business me tie ya me school da nya na kwa school na kwa tibi ade mra de what so wo jide kwa tibi na hwe na wanka abete so you just don't sit on your pews and speak any na wanka sa abete
no enjera anya sema fa wo ho na nso abomontumam because aba ya sa mu nyina offer ya Sarpong uhedi an we
offer
de ete ya na se offer ya na yire e de na ba wa onu aba ona na adwuma pen ante na ho nkrofo se ante na wa ya de wa nyanyi mu wa ye na adwuma se de wo so ye asumasi anke be ken de aye offer no ano no Nicolas so mania champion no boy sikimu ne fias was ne gam other people say hey ejenim go asia pa no magu offer say obi te say ya Sarpong na se mba one ma course wa ma kose mo be kan na monka on radio and TV
de ri kan meka say offer on kafra edin anyame adom erade de ama ya Sarpong ya tene nkan yesusa ena nne nyame dina ba bedu de odina bedu ya de besiesie ya yare enti ebi asese yenta ehunu ne ade but ni na no ahoden anyame gu so ode man kakra ye nyina ye bompa ye bobi ma no enti meka se onkafra dogosan se ye ho ne ba ya nke nye story
se ofa ya Sarpong yire map na man na dia sembe to mo ne ma course mo nimo mo kan sem no already so
nke nka ana two what's it Matthew because madiki aka akira wo say obi abaye ho ama ya in the story ya anye because of what will come aftermath the aftermath of the story no ntino ya anye because what I'm saying is this we are not there to degrade the mindset and the motive of people. They say, the radio is not meant to disgrace people. Radio is meant to pass on information, to educate, and to give education. So, the motive now about radio and TV, no, say, radio, assembly better and I say, nipa de oba. Na ayo se wagu oni mas because asem na beta ona nya
radio crony ade anso na wo di birthday a e say yan we she
wo
wani magu ase
ye waye no enti ensem ni bi wa e ba nipa na tim sa asem wo di de enye but instead of ko budget tim sa asem ma yenye no apacho na bi ahombrase mu na bi on pacho ensem ni bi e ba ho e bi wa di 20 years e bi di 30 years e bi di 1 years e then na radio so na wo se yegu oni mas na wo di for all these 30 years no enwu oni mas I said obi anyense na sofo tunu asen wa so de no se sofo gu nanim ase wa wo nyem ye no nyense na wo nyem na wafubo ni ma ye nya wo ade ase badwama na wakobo no enwu wani ma ase sofo de na no bo so se de wakwa bantu de tena je kaka ono mum na de na o kan na ye no guase de ama so de go say wo baby so the
perception ade we so na so na wankodi so
no
wakọ no obi akoda no anyense ye bo
wani kan na obi ehu se sabi wafu ado ama eno na anya no guase ama ho ba osofo ohun se wanyense o ye se obai de wai ohun die wadama ye mahama ye se entetina njan kaka na ye mfa enhwa de kaka no onu mum ka sapese eh ena osofo abade wagu nanim ase okay but oh baby ye free ba your mindset need the way you judging your man and a problem of Sarpong or ya Sarpong legend in gospel music ni ade the godson mention that story my tese say many abana a story bisa and they mentioned that the import of ade no but the whole thing is Man, no, even as we speak now, he's not well. He's not well. So the mere fact cross or yarin quantino. Number 2. Said na a buyer no. What was the case of the buyer? Matthew say we can
instead so na yere. Ah obehwe ne kunu no. Agena maami Tiwaa na ohwe na wasori fie.
Okay.
Di o emfa ne kunu mre no.
Okay.
Na onkohwe na de.
Okay. Because and to you sure pass ya Sarpong abusuam nyina sabi say e ampampo say o maje ya Sarpong ama Tiwaa hwe na o me yankwasiafo to take such a decision. The second question me say, what has the woman done? Ante abusua wona ye besra ware de ma ye ba na yare ya eno nkrafo na yare ya ba na abusua na be giba no e na kwakoma Tiwaa mun nhwe no anigilete wo. What will make them take such a decision?
Okay.
So do you think they are fools to take such a decision? Definitely there is something under the carpet we need to know. It is a ultimate game reasons when you know. How can you do the story on air?
Well, according to a fire on UTV 2020 when I'm ground na man na omo no ma me ba oyerpa no e kan bapa no homo say ono ba na jai for 13 years dini enra Bishop Tiwaa do no so ono na jai e ko 20 years na say o de beka na 17 years in the 20 years he's right.
Okay.
Eti mo ma no mote ho no kan ye a munim so ono ma me ntibio.
Okay.
Masa di ono achi asa ba say ye megene mamo e ho no ase e ma no kra e wan kakra o
enti na make catch no enti now no say what's the story now yet as I stand here now I really don't know say of fire Sarpong that kind of cra say bi na yere na kind of cra so I'm me the logical reasoning and I dey can say me enti we dey am fan say am pampo say that interview no granted na can say me na jai no ma me no who interview na so we hu ne man na no me present papa na can say no did they have a problem with that statement say on Nigeria so Nigeria, and if it was true say on Nigeria, were they comfortable with the statement? Na say na enya no kron so say on mama Nigeria. What steps did they take after the show? And you know, omodi o mama achi aba say ni kunu yare. Ya de no am obi say obi hwe no. In any case, say assembly ampo ni ho. Tirio. Assembly akura ni ho. Yemfa na say there is a burden on you. Na say burden no obi a easy burden na badon kan tokwa o
be na ayi background so kan wo me say adu say Dr. Aba wo nya diska aba 100,000 1 billion ti ko munya kakra ko dan ho.
So that is the issue. Obi the owu mpa so a wo wu o dwen dan
they na o ba no so anya o mo hwe a o mba wi aso be ye de
because so you see the problem in almost story no and don't say nkomo ye die sesi ape o analysis a wo ye e say maame na sem na obekan no me hu aba bia wom so abe wo man say me ne me kunu te me kunu yare say even if we are admitting say papa ni nyae no da so nete a me ne me kunu te me kunu yare enso abusu afa aba beje me kunu adna ma Tiwaa say Tiwaa na nhwe no
asam ko am mpone ade bi wa hai
pone
e ma no ne kofa papa no free akra ba o twahwe wa kra na o secretary ngota bia na mre na o mada according to ne ba no nti secretary na che na papa ne obi a o ka se ade no anye ne ntem a na ono akoye nti o gota bia na okotwahwe ye ana o mo de ne ba ye na so mo bo ama na ye se papa no wa kotwahwe na ma no free ha because no ma me na wokumase na o mo free akonkran kofa ande ne ba ye bo mba ye no ma me wo na o mu san ho de ne ko Bishop Tiwaa do hana ma me Tiwaa ho so obi an kan hwe sa for be 2 years ni and I feel my boy
so you see where we are say o papa twa hwe mo akwa kofa na ba mo de ne ba ye no mo ma me wo ho enti ka mo de ba mama ye think kana ye ko na e ampo dada nie ye be ne den that wasn't that the right approach and am ba mo de ne sa mo ma me ho sa obi ahụ e de ne ko Bishop Tiwaa du ho e wo ampayo ho e wo be oni Tiwaa and what our for 2 good years ni obi am e kan hwe say enti nka me fansa ka ye de ne ko ade kye na nka ma me kura ba out a but you cannot say me ka wouldn't it make a meaning say Matthew say
you ba e wakoda baby no dey you comfortable
for 2 good years and we are ebia obeka say me to one among and so but yen afeni ate voice so we assume say for all these 2 years you were silent
asem no team you pa dey akoye ni say Papa na that sorry for no. Go for a donations ko ho. Ti obedi omo ho a donation ne be ba omo ho.
Is that not the problem here? So, enter me catch say yeah, kasa so we can discuss because asana baby him. Say obi wu na donation na wo nya na wo dwene ho na wo kwa say we ni papa. So, ukuru ada wu owusu. Na owu na donations ankrofo hu ni mobo say bi edin papa na nya ene abra wa be bo no o my god hwede ne nyoma ya mankrofo. Wa na adwenwene dane so. Wa gwa na yare bia no mumu wa no be repamu no. Many baby wait me go see.
Yeah, why
I'm found say we also journey and I say we yani. If you need puna bia ma obia. I can say when I want to him. And see if I will na bra. For money you na bra kwaje botano. E boa otu na otu ade. E boa emu. E boa entwa. Eboni dindi Jesus
baby am the person dey why am rebinya hoden ehwe ni mo
fio
yanyi sika so fio
because
anya hoden na hia
my god
ambara anya wona wagidi and hia ne say obedi asem na di ese ne yawo mpo oba de di bi be ka ho
papa we
yemfum so aye ne mra bi atwa mu no etumi pepa no
kaka se beto am say
because me am ne nya kra ma to bi am ba
so because now viewers in Philica or boys and what I say and to look at the name this man has made
26 albums 104 songs
more than 40 years in music ministry nankofo obi wa nanyuma blessing obi wa nanyuma yide framane bi mu obi wa nanyuma apeja no na enne watese papa na yare na se obeye na doya you are not thinking about na pomuden you are thinking about doya we ni pa bone ni
of say the omode yere na ya so kunu yare na obi na ehwe no abrawo
because me tell say until I know the reason why Ante and kunu yare ni ya je ni kunu yare for na free nsem se be yemfa no kom obi from
and ne man na de ne call ho eno kra de ne man na di akiri ba oyere pa no omo ase omo na de ne call aso view
no mo akwa ya evidence to the fact that there is a problem it has to do with the woman a man mo ko fa no se mo fi se mo ma me problem ka mo fa no ko ma ma because moko fa no na mo hu say mo papa yare na mo mama te wo na mo mama na kan the right responsibility so o he papa no ka mo fa no koma no why did you take him to Tiwaa as Tiwaa na hwe no na mo no koma Tiwaa as Tiwaa hwe no bi mo amoye ma mo na koma Tiwaa as Tiwaa hwe na mo amu wi amasa di na chi say yensa enko ye case
so mo no mo mfa mi lo kra nko say mo nyenye team adada
Alex me dey me kan kra chi play
say
ewi ase nipa ede anso yan nipa nam
this is deep nipa ede
anso yan nam this is because Alex nipa bi ehunu se sebi so nimfa so no na so be won fa so ama on other aspect of life dache ebia enne ena on so nimfa so bato chan so be won fa so ama mbenifo se sebi anana miamia kora no o kaye da kuru bi a wotewa wani ha ho ya na na dia na miamia wa mama ne ha chese de bia ne biri na obene no kora no ho so na be sa da no kwa na ama no kora no it has told and then ono kwa ya kai no into seven purpose and now wa yare ya eya wo se obewu nti yen ka na chi kora no nko na chese se bia ja be yen fa no e bia no oye waje nkwa chena
na me kora me so for na me say so papa na ya Sarpong wa he university where university ka chire ne se papa so mensa fa me ko panyin no fa me nche dwuma bi
what is it
na ya Sarpong to oje sama ne ba o mre
no mu no so omokwa buja ko bonwuma ye de Sarpong may his soul rest in peace Professor Sarpong ne omo de nyina ma omo a ka ono ya reject no aya ka so nkofa na abom se mra oba ya ono nko ade ba ya o se 5 years 10 years
5 years
afi omo ye ma mo 1 year na ono nko ya ma na 5 years na ono no ko je visa ma ne ba
o papa no din no e be nyina ya de papa ma esene se
Ubeye wadwen say odi call ready to say I mean so in America and so it tells so Alex now let's now come here it tells you say some people intentionally also come to the radio saying they good anymore say
okay
are you getting it
do dwen say we no ye enmugwase
and to ubekum na the oma ye there say you could read from the precedents and see say they intentionally want to tarnish the image of the man.
Mom do mbeje on papa no
mama je on papa no anya omo anso kra na de kofo papa no besen ko say ampa yo anya omo a it asem na ye discuss no as I said Ghana for me who say everybody's reacting to me because me nche da nya ade na nkasa ntie nyame adom na wa ma me the import of the message no and the import ya de ma me sabi you ba o me 1 billion the buy donations and for the beboa na enu ane ni bre no
ma me say ba enu ane ni bre na ni pa Tiwaa ne me ma for na wo obi a ne papa okonro so
enti dia
ene ade
enti Tiwaa ne me ma for no ma na dia bone na dia aye no dia bone na Tiwaa ne me ma for
this is deep
Tiwaa ne me ma for no what impact na nya wono so
on say kroma wa kan sem pa wa kan sem on ne me ma for na obi a ne papa
edi obi ane
aye wo dai
dia na dia yo
agewe wawo onikunu na eno ano no nipa atu omo no
asine so onikunu na wonam be bi no mpacho edi wo aduane onu a oga bi si wo no onikunu na aba be di nyina ma se waboka
this is
what did your love see just one I mean so what is your problem about any member different for now one the fact is that you who so man we anything somebody says about somebody we just carry it along and to be any opportunity of person or can be phoebe fo be who be the crowd but so we a bit wiser now say we need to talk do you think about this thing say obi a won ma for
obi a young pastor or yes of for young keke onye obi ahwe asafo nkwara de wa na obi start you
no obi no keke just because we are young
and we are soft
now when I just say Jesus Christ no 70 years and so start as of today
this is serious
we have the problem because I feel we have a problem
asema mama kan eni nyina so ne say
what's on back eni na say onu obi a mema different
yebo akunu yebo ahona o yire
wo mama na obeka say why oden wo no de bone de ayo o fo no mbajo fo no ofi no medidi omo ba omo nsu a oma ko no o se mi ade ko so what is your problem about that obi na ebo na bra no wa fo wo bo de o de na wo so why o so wo sen and I also win abrabon wa ban de two ban na ka wo ka de nyame adom wo so why
people who do not know ebinum say Tiwaa ma no wa brochire Kofi e wo UK mafia or Germany if we tell you the story where mafia obroni na be ware no no de ne ko broni a wa ba Ghana
no be ware no
na mu lake ni ade no ware no
nje onu kwanye true connection bia so obi na
aduane ton afia no aduane
o bra bo ma
no ono aduane ton krum ha na broni no ne ho ye ne fete na o ware no na sa o de ne koi
so for all you know ebi kwampo a Tiwaa ne bra wo bra na asase so na nyame hu
mo go Tiwaa ma mi Tiwaa no me no won say Tiwaa ni asase da ba bia oni ba bi me say ma mi Tiwaa ni one room say ono over ya Sarpong na 40 years no eni and over ya Sarpong no ni one room a we say ni si we
na the person wo mo almost start here nyum to late 80s and 70s no one why ban there sebi the industry didn't really serve them any latest for year na nyame quite
no ada social media si abrofo no da abrofo na se awade amomnim
the social media ba am se no bi ya
easy o na like those four boys here no mu streaming no anya streams boom play na ade na no Kenya is da be na wo ye beto cassette awie da be na ye beto cassette am wonya kakra
because I am telling you say
na radio ammo ye titi so ni ade senye social media ibi na bi ade makoma bi a radio fo bebre akatu aben
say na
ene ayi asofo bebre
because
and asofo timi ye Bible TikTok enya for dey no gboma no bet omo say gift
ono so dey line
o mebu bia
nti social media na abo ama nne no sa industry na ahodo ni nyina no sell enya omo start na dey omo so enya mfaso bia so that's it is nipa no nyame enam ehwe ne bre so se mo se akatua no dey osoro ena nyame ado akatua no e wosoro no nti omunya japade papa bia omo ma no nyame de omu sisi nka bone be na nyame waye anya ko fa ya Sarpong man te watumi ahwe mo university no efie bia mu na omo ba omo university ente no kwampo is na blessing
fo bebre dudu say no mo hwe omo mo university
ano is na blessing ente sen kan kula we kwampo wadwene mu da ho say as a university graduate me nansi fa mo bra kwampo anka since hu we no mo 35 years man okay baby akwa ware ya ma bensia wudi ma me acha so ma me say mo konkota na be mo kwaje de ho 35 years ago baby
o go to ma me gran ka say ma be zini go vi
ka go to so onkore adwene kwampo ba ya kwa say yem fa dada kwampo na wo say mama dia san ka am de be sen pe baby ntra o ko pe de ho
o dinu ba pe ni
university Udi o papa din ko du be na bo Richard ya Sarpong. Ebu say ya Sarpong ba no wana. Eno kwa give you opportunity. Because we don't say to share ya Sarpong ba. No aboni din hu say ne papa ya Sarpong. O kura no.
Say sister Rita no mafia no. Ofa ya odin no. So anam say
what I say? Eno kwa keke no it gives you a place to stand.
Boy, I mean Tiwaa anam say
it gives you a place to stand. So these are some of the things that I think the media houses they have to check. It is not the fact that I was appointed. Indeed, if say I was appointed, so one me be and once we are there to solve problems. I've told you already. Let me make it clear. Say say gospel musicians be to board to be a human do baby na face say you what no find some food no odi we will talk about it. Asophobia or to be bob this of 20-30 years after that I con the table nko with ya be kan wasem. We are not saying say I also funti and I say ya support. Name the case don't have substance.
Case ni mo nye du sa.
Case ni substantial case you bet say your transfer can radio so. That is what I'm establishing.
That is different.
That is different. It is what manipa na
go worry obi a okra say mudie. Moja munya ye kronko ye oba bia ho ade da.
What dey say? And who ha on say? And I mean because I'm the imagine say because for whatever reason for family members to allow your Sarpong ware for say oba for ensure no wona yare yebrim it means there is a problem oba ware for na say only problem the abusuan timi nya osa this biribi wo ho
mama nga say mo ntwa to na sofo nwe hwe mama Tiwaa asem na omo komo kan mpo say Mami Tiwaa aje wo fa ya Sarpong aboso no hwe no na yare bremu na nipa do se no mo yire mo te asifia mo yire Tiwaa nya ahwe o ti o Mami Tiwaa no oni hwe a wo de nse kire se ni o ye wo de ye ekunu no agyaja pade enso wo yare no wagya no ho me na ko mabusuafo wa kurase
se ma bere mo so mo nyentwa so bi
be ma wo yare da fom na maame ne oni bibia o twa nani an nsesi so se japade we kuradori ya mensom ebi ni ho ne wa firi ni mu ete papa yi ho a ekodu ba bi embese be kam asem ejanan yie enyina wo mu na obetimi atena
atene nyina na sa ni pa na sa yi ni pa bone fo se o ti bi ni ma
na se bi e kura ye suro kura no se da bi no se enim de besi so yare da ntu ubenya yira obetimi aye sa de no enti so unya oba me na me kura sa me ne over ya Sarpong ka me yeti wa ho ade say oba ama yare
na me yare bremu
daddy Lumba yare nipa wo hwe no wawa no
ene nipa nyina
na
situation na papa no mu
no yare ye nipa no hwe no watimi abehwe me bra me yare ne oyo ba pa wawa no
nti ya Sarpong kwa na se onye hwe no because ko we mu ma ye serious kakra na mu ma ye hunu se ho enye asem bi obi be ka bia da we take it along
the way ba te ho ye tuo nyina ye mpa ya ye nim ye nsra se be yare
odache
be de hono
ya otina asem because
am nyini tuo na mo nti da bi no be da ho obetena
because
ye
adwuma ye because we have seen countless number of cases be ma kwa we kura say yare aho kire keke say kan na oye adwuma sika ofie ye yi na di aho kire start say ba 1 month 2 month 3 month oba na dwane ja no aho kire keke say de odi e wonya bi no ma oba na bi dwane ja no na wo benya de komo de wa no no betena kontumire no akwa tete abaye ban champesi ama no ama odi abom na wonya sa oba no
aware am ware ase susu na moto
what
wo hwe wo yire hwe ni nyina no o hwe na ho de brem say da ache wono so be hwe
what I say and I think that these are things
story we gamonye
I'm making it emphatic
so cassette Ante na no are they right so wanya de so ma
you see no yes I then but truth is truth I've always said that I like this do not also make us say now me kan ma ka say ya Sarpong ni nim no kra wom ye nim bebi ogina aha na de bia me pese me gina baabi ade no asie no na me hu say na ti ansa na wo kam asema wo enti wo kasa no did you really know why the woman also did the story wo busa me question say ye ho na ba ya enti e be ye na me say ye nye because of some ati asem kra wom
okay
but what I say but in as much as say what can asem kra wom a kire me no me nim nkomokro so ma me na kasa ne ene ante na di Ante mam ante na be story no. So I can't
be say one can the all can radio you see.
One can ebi good. Ebi one can sa. At that America to be one buy it you movie. Wo do mo buy na be asem fofo. Until the possibility say ebi one can sa high.
Ante na mbebo mi kuna ba so.
Ebi mbebo nkuna ba so the one can sa because you know ye obi ancha that ma say mbebo nkuna ba. I think his sister ba compare na buy ho and we felt he's very grateful. Woman ba ko one ni kunu ba ye solve one problem now. Omo ko buy after some months I think a year or so and on ba say on buy ya account ma say ma no. Nyame ado ma ware na aso no ba beda nyame ase e wo and I think that is the only incident that but so obi actually to pam say ba bo mi kunu ba so e be incident ba so body on can say but I'm also saying that be the way of present case in Chantena that might not be the way oba present in any case study and antenna ma ho kwan obey story no like I'm saying I don't know the inside communication at a course because ye ho say asem ebi na make say because people say asemba na fa wo ma me frɛ saa so means asemba na fa me wo be frɛ me until you know the issue a woman no na ebi say me kura me differ you humbly advise abasa Julios asem we dey say dey tell dey antwe yente be ya ye ne hu nipa kro no na mon sort na bibia ntwa without so definitely there might be something a man to na story na I be
according to Sarpong Sarpong say of friend ma me Tiwaa so omra oso onya of ahoma abra of ayare and James no dey provoke you say asema ba ye se bra wo so ma de na yenko
I really don't know say sana see ya Sarpong yancha na kan sa say anything am mo ye o say o friend say Tiwaa so omra no o ka say omma
say of fire untimi nya na homa
emma enti no mo ye but one pass so enti no mo ye sorry no but he just says wa ma
say komo ma akwanya say ke bia o na me kan de o ha na
fine say na provoke na me say I really don't know why o mo ye so for me I can say I can't chastise antenna say oh anya de one I can't say that because I don't know komo e course so e bia komo e course so say ye me na me ho data na san komo no course na me kwa komo ye but you make a say
bia komo
course off air na ma antenna that the guest to come and do the story no e bia say ye me so na me that situation ni ma enka meye e say obi atwitwa obi sika na ka say na nipa kum de but e bia say ye wo na wo shoe ni ma you might even draw a gun. So I always want you to face the challenge as you being involved as not taking decisions na who said you are true. But say when the story ni na o to back park obi no antenna state and compare all those insulting antenna I'm telling you for a fact none of them emu man mu mema say o want na gina mu say animonyam amaame na nya sese ene se bi edom na titiro a edina chi sese no say wo eye wo no nya sa
antenna na
nka wo mpe obi nka wo mpe no o man nsa so
o se wo a wo hwa wo na ye fra antenna
say wo na wo antenna na de bia nyame di maame ya dui no nka wo nka wo mpe man nsa so na mewe obi okwa say ye kan kwade odi credit 3 square meter credit no wanya na wo didi na tem but you don't know the reason why nja they akoso na akoso I'm saying that the Krumha others say epenipa mobro antenna starting show now all brem nobody saw antenna but he was discussing the same marriage issue but nobody had a problem what's the kaka Alexis this Shrabai na make say antenna bo just say wo Krumha upon did atema mudi ni na I think say you come and you see say nyame pege obi dini do baby a on edu baby a yensua sabi nyansa yeni nipa no de betena because the nyame ehira no wo ye dan wontimi no me no.
Thank you very much for your time, Pastor Julios. I sorry no offense to say Assemblies of God
because
kwan na na
me say catch o man so o mo mra me boa me ma catch o because yeah original say o no kura magina ha kan ne sa no kuru ya maka na dem asofo bebre o mu ntimi nka ye be dada watonton no ma waje usika ba yen ye be kan no kuru pefi a kyerɛ ne santi yeah it is no because yeah na dem aye catch o man asofo for kura na ye start 1 month 2 weeks
Assemblies of God we dey fufuro
what does it
nkonya kura ni aso dem ho
what does it yeah
nkonya ni ho
ye hwamwa ye start 1 month 2 weeks and Sunday twam oh enti nkonya ye nya se ye beto wala na no ye be ye makọ pepe bo se na ndakwa ko gu form ho makọ cast for nesa initially ye mfuturu ye beto akwande initially na mfuturu na ye ya sorry first day cry bi kwampo na canopy ne boy na ye timfuturu mu sa ye nya ye mo dan no so na bosia I'm telling you na bosia nketen sa na metimi aboso na aboafo kakra da roma na yatimi ya jejeje bosia so ade agu form so say ke gu mi so no ade utie mi na say wo ye nyame ba Kristo ni papa bi kramoni papa bi ebe wo ye traditionalist kra na wo ji nyame dia because
so on the only use you need to account
traditionalists na twe dem pon kwa me nsa no ka so mugu totoro nsu no ho se no mo ken
oh okay
nyame mo se no mo ken na je se kwa mo fa so mo no sum nyame no na
kwan no
mo nam so no but they believe in the God we serve omo jiri se nyame wo ho ntira ye nyina ye nyame ma ntise we nyame ba nkwa na hu se kramo bi ni bitimi ka se sofu we oka no kore sofu we nyame de ne ye adwuma nti kramoni otimi de tipa track be so cement nkwa no year ma sofu fasi wa so da esida don't think say some of them they are only Muslims by religion but they believe in God.
Some of the TV mam cry come sorry be
yeah they are only Muslims by religion, they are only traditionalists by religion, but they believe in God and it is God that we are all serving. Nyankopon na yin na yere yes so nti so be a kramoni obi a traditional so fee say so for me yeah sorry na me yan blocks me yan cement me yan iron rods me yan roofing sheet me yan konwa me yan speakers na say
oba be sra wa sorry mpa
na say oba be sra kra o ja say oba tumi aba me nyina ya bom asom oba tumi so aba be sra asori Glory Life Chapel Assemblies of God Ghana ye wo kotwi twene ase kotwetwene ase say obusa ya me junction a bebi a ona mo Joseph ya me ni fie ni wo no o junction bi o unya du junction a ya signboard esi wo o de odu ha me number kura guso fra won sa beka because
omo so omo bese aja omo hwe omo bese omo fra one omo no di nkomo obi di asem na atu anim obi ase kan ne bible ene de ono so se obema cement na de bia obi ho pese because truth be told nyame adom nyame de adom ye no nkofo nya yaresa we ensem nkofo ewo ma nkofo spinal cord problems solve no me adenti so obi o problem na office opese ye din komo bia obi a yare o din obi kra onkrata asem aye din ye no bomb pa yare be release enioma e de ama o free numbers na ye betime din komo 0547 853640 0547 853640 o free Pastor Julios a obetimenka Radisha man of God. Radisha. Edi be na be ba sembe me yemu mu.
Ah, we yemu mu Julios na ba na be ba. O yemu mu Julios na ba. Akwasi na be sra ma sore. Ye be sra na me hia mu akwasi wo de nkwa na betima ayere wa je. Na because many abre say enioma nya better za. O say dem so azi ata.
And on why me first.
Was me say me catch nkofo say wo say asore te business a coach. This school na bia bio. Na wo be sakrantem. Ya na mo na be business na wo business they say wo na wo nkwaje school na nkwaje kwati bi na he anga obete o mo agi aduro kwa ko bu sam say aduro ne gi emra ko na kwati bi me say nya me mfro ade go sam tell you can ultimate asore na am katra
bambubu
sha
bambubu
ade nyanko
na ya mo yom sina we akwaje schedule na the schedule na ho a
so kwaji bi na wo go
schedule o jibi
and see the emra ka bo say